What's up guys, Mo here, and today we're going to be talking about how you can get more reviews for your roofing business. This can apply to any business, but I'm going to be talking about roofing businesses as an example because I help roofing businesses. But let's just get started. So in order to collect reviews for your roofing business, you obviously need to first get money and provide a service to a customer. So if you're replacing roofs, shingles, cleaning gutters, upgrading the shingles, like whatever service you're doing, you gotta have a way to also, right after you provide the service, ask the customer or incentivize them to actually give you a review. The best way I've found to do this is, besides asking in person, if you ask in person, someone's going to forget or someone's just not going to feel like it. It is a good way to like put it in their mind, like, hey, maybe I should leave a review. But the best way is to somehow get it in front of their face. And what I mean by that is either send, and I recommend both actually, send a text message and an email saying, hey, we appreciate your business. We appreciate you trusting our company, doing business with our roofing business. Hope you like your roof. Can you please leave a review at this page, at our Google business page, at our social medias, or wherever you want to, right? Obviously, this is gonna rely on you having automation set in place. So in a previous video, I mentioned how to create a basic roofing funnel for actually turning leads into customers. The very last step was the thank you page, and in the thank you page you have automation set in place. One of the tools I recommended was Go High Level. Why? Because Go High Level not only lets you create forms, websites, funnels, and that sort of stuff, but it also lets you do automations where once someone books a call, you send a text message and email confirmation to them. You can send a retargeting automation so that if someone gets to your landing page but doesn't actually book a call, maybe they fill out their info but they don't actually book a call, you can send them an email saying, hey, reminder to book your call, reminder to buy our product, reminder emails, retargeting emails, that sort of stuff. So if you have a Go High Level automation in place, and the reason why I say Go High Level is because like it's the best all around tool you can use for your automations and your funnel building. But in order to actually get reviews for your roofing business, when someone books a call with you, Go High Level will save their email and phone number. The phone number, you will need an A2, if you're in the US at least, an A2P, I think it's 10DC, 10-digit code. So A2P 10DC registration, where you need to basically first off buy a phone number for your business, and second, register with A2P so that they know exactly where you're going to be using the phone number for. So when you go through A2P, and you've probably already done this, if you don't have this, I'll just give you a quick overview. You basically have to fill out an application saying what you're going to be using the phone number for and how you're going to be using it, and you give them the exact examples on your website. A2P is really annoying. You can get rejected so many times. You only pay once, I'm pretty sure. I only paid once. But once you have that, once you already pay, you can just resubmit as many times as possible. And you got to have your website running or your funnel running so that when the verifier goes to your website, they can actually see where you're going to be using the phone number for. And you got to have an opt-out message, opt-in message, all sorts of stuff. But in terms of getting reviews, when someone books a call with you in your funnel, Go High Level will save their name, email, and phone number if you ask for that stuff, obviously, and then other qualifying questions you may have, like what's your home, where do you live, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Is this a business property, is this a personal property? The name and email, the email and phone number, if you have the phone number, but you will definitely get their email. Always ask for their email so you can build an email list. You can later on, after their appointment day, or after you provide your service, put them in an automation that says, hey, thank you John Doe at this email, doing business with us. Hope you liked your free upgrades for your shingles. We're the only ones who do this in the city. please leave us a review at this Google page or whatever, at this Yelp page, at this Instagram page, Facebook, all that stuff. You also want to give them an incentive to do so. So if they leave a review, then maybe give them like, I don't know, $250 to $500 off their next like gutter cleaning or something. I don't know. Like, just give them something so that they're actually incentivized to leave a review. If you incentivize, the reason why I say, and I mentioned this earlier in the video, this is what I mean by put it in front of their face. Send them an email and send them a text message if you have ATP. Because then they're way more likely to remember to actually leave a review, especially if you incentivize them to. If you incentivize them to leave a review, they're way more likely to leave a review, and that is just great for everyone. The customer gets a deal maybe, and you get a good review that you can show off everywhere to your social medias. So send them, if you don't have automation set in place, create the funnel, create the automations. I'll probably create a video on what automations you can make. Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually. I'll create a video on how to actually create the automations that go high level. And then, yeah, I'll just create a video, honestly. Let's just do it. But that's like the main things you need. Text message reminders, email reminders. Also, when you see them in person, remind them in person, just so they remember. And incentivize them in the email or text message. That's basically it. I was rambling for a little bit, but hope you guys got a lot of info out of this video. I tried to keep it relatively short. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And in the description of the YouTube video and in my YouTube bio, there's going to be a book call link to my calendar page, where if you need help with your roofing business, getting leads for your roofing business, you can book a call with me and we can see how I can help you. Other than that, that should be like it. Take this info, run with it, go make some money, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.